Karina baby for the 16th, it's the Good Fairy. Looks like it's just on one page. The Good Fairy. Lucy came running in from school one day. Miss McGee was making the children's lunch. I'm going to be in the school play, said Lucy. What as? Asked Mrs. McGee. The Good Fairy, said Lucy. Huh, said her brother, Neil. Is that all? Lucy ignored him. She learned her lines, and Mrs. McGee made a costume. The wings were spectacular, but at the dress rehearsal, everything went wrong. I'll never get it right, cried Lucy at bedtime. A bad rehearsal often means a good performance, said Mrs. McGee. You mark my words. On the first night of the school play, Lucy was nervous. Her legs felt like jelly as she waited at the side of the stage. All of her classmates were acting their parts wonderfully. She was sure she would ruin the play. At last, it was time for her to go on. Good luck, whispered Lucy's teacher, giving her a gentle push. Lucy twirled onto the stage. Her wings slipped a bit, but she said her lines perfectly, and with a flick of her wand, she turned the Wicked Witch into a frog. At the end of the play, the audience clapped and cheered. Lucy could just see Mrs. McGee and Neil sitting in the front row. They were cheering the loudest of all. You were great, said Neil after the show. A super-duper star, said Mrs. McGee, and she took the children home. Oh, they did such a good job. Alright, next in our poems book is Master Beers. This is Master Beers, and for 47 years, it's been digging in his garden like a miner. He isn't planting seeds, nor searching up weeds. He's trying to bore a tunnel down to China. Next is the Fisherman. The Fisherman goes out at dawn, when everyone's abed, and from the bottom of the sea draws up his daily bread. His life is strange, half on the shore, half upon the sea. Not quite a fish, and yet not quite the same as you and me. The fisherman has curious eyes. They make you feel so queer, and if they had seen many things of wonder and of fear. They're like the sea on foggy days, not gray, not yet quite blue. They're like the wondrous tales he tells, not quite yet, maybe true. He knows so much of boats and tides, and winds and clouds and skies. But when I tell of city things, he sniffs and snuts one eye. He sniffs and shuts one eye. Next is the Sheepherder. Looping along on the day's patrol, I came on the herder in Jackson's Hole. Furtive of manner, glazing of eye, he never looked up when I rode by counting his fingers, fiercely intent, around and around his herd he went. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4, 20 and 30, 40 more. Stayed 9 ewes, killed 10 rams, 7 and 70 lost little lambs. He was the only soul I could see on a lonely range for company, save on lean wolf and prairie dogs, and a myriad of ants at the foot of a log. So I sat the header down on a clod, but his eyes went counting the ants in the sod. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4, 5 and 60, 70 more. There's not in this flock a good bell wether, then how can he hither hold it together? Seeing the cheer him in the plight, I flung my blanket down for the night. But he wouldn't talk as we sat by the fire. Killing sheep was his sole desire. With fingers that pointed near and far, mumbling, he herded star by star. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep as before, 80 and 90, 1,000 more. My lost little lambs, 1,007, are wandering over the hills of heaven. Alright, baby. Tomorrow we're going to start our next one. And let's do Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Well, I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home, a band of angels coming after me, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. Well, sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down, coming forth to carry me home. But still I feel my soul is heavenly bound, coming forth and carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. Now if you get there before I do, coming forth to carry me home, tell all my friends I'll be coming there too, coming forth and carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. You know that I'll be coming home, coming home, coming home to you, coming forth to carry me home. You know my word is good, you know my word is true, coming forth and carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. You know that I love you, coming forth to carry me home. You know my word is good, you know my word is true, coming forth and carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. Karina, baby, I love you so much, and I miss you so much, baby. Let's do Lila Tove, honey. Lila Tove, and good night to you. Lila Tove, may your dreams come true. We sing Lila Tove, may Israel protect you throughout the night, until we reach the morning light. I love you, and I miss you, and I can't wait to see you, honey. Like Papa always used to say, Mama's Papa's sun, Papa's my moon. You're quite literally our rainbow baby. We both love you no matter what. I love you no matter what, honey.